everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Hey, BRT.
It was a day. It was a day.
It was a fucked up day for everybody.
Well, since we're talking fucked up days, what's on the menu?
Well,
we're not doing Christmas, guys.
Yeah, let's just say we're changing what's on the menu today. We decided to scrap our original decision because all three of us had just had fucked up days, and I think it's time for us to basically have a rant. So it's rant session time.
We're gonna bitch today.
Yes, my favorite pastime.
So if anybody has anything that they want to bitch about or just anything like that, just let us know in the comments, and we'll take it from there.
Right, so we'll let you bitch.
Who wants to start off this this lovely session?
I have two, so I can do one.
I think Mike needs to go first.
All right, Michael, you get to go first.
First off, okay, I'll do my generic rant first because I wanted to get it off my chest last week, but I had to wait till this came in the mail to show it, and then I'll do my fucked up day rant here in a second. My general rant is, as you guys have probably seen on my Facebook, I have finally added the Emerald Cycle to my collection. That is going into the Wand Hall, which is, this piece is so rare now that it's only sold limited times at the Hogwarts or the Harry Potter Studio Tour in London. It's retired everywhere else. You can't buy it anywhere. I spent over a year hunting that thing down. Finally found it. Hey, BRT. And so in the midst of doing this, I realized one thing. People are fucking stupid. Stupid as can be because, okay, anybody eBayers, bidders? I don't like to bid.
I don't bid. I do buy now.
Okay, well, I had to bid. And this is the only one that I have seen where I had an auction available to me where I had some chance at getting this item finally after a year of actively hunting for it. So the starting bid was $15. All right, cool. Just that's it. If you know anything about bidding in auctions anywhere, or like, especially like eBay, commerce auctions like that, you would know that you don't get into a bidding war until right before the damn thing ends. Because all you're doing is you're driving up the price for yourself if you really have an intention to win.
Yep.
So these idiots, the first day the damn thing was posted, 2 bidders got into a bidding war with each other with the damn thing still needing 4 more days left. All they did was drive up the price for everybody. Then they stuck dormant for a couple days.
Not 10 minutes before it was over, like you're supposed to.
No, 4 days before, right? I was like, you got to be kidding me.
But they don't understand. They don't understand bidding. No,
well, there could be a couple reasons. I'll explain what. But the day before, they got into it again. The same two. Got into it again. Finally, there was a total of 4 of us at the very, very end, at the last few seconds. I won the damn thing with 1 bid. And I did my bid in 3 seconds left.
Yes.
That is when you bid on something that you're trying to do so that you keep the cost down for everybody. I mean, it's the seller's losing out on money, but if you really have intention to win, you wait till the very, very last second and then hope that you squeak in your bid instead of driving it up all week long. It's just, so aggravated. But I got her, and I'm happy she's here. I don't have to hunt for the thing anymore. So I was gonna string her up like she is in the movie, but the damn thing's so freaking rare and expensive. I ain't taking it out of the box.
No, leave it in the box.
Yeah. So it's staying. She's staying in there. I guess that's my rant on eBay bidders.
I wanted to shout out to we have Miss Buffy in the house, 90210. She likes my new color. Do you mean my hair? Because it's the same color, it's just fresh.
I'm a sniper. Miss Buffy says I hate snipers on eBay. I am a full-fledged sniper.
I think exactly that
is how you. No. I'm a sniper. That is how you bid. That is how you win things. You sweep in at the last 3 seconds. You sweep in at the last 3 seconds and you put in your bid and you win. And I won.
And then you
3
just
seconds left to go. That's right. You don't even have to wait because 3 seconds.
Anyway. You either have it or you don't.
I got a toothache, you guys. Hurts. Hurts really bad. So that's my first rant. I'll go on another rant later on.
Are we just talking stupid people today then? No, just kidding.
Whatever. I talk stupid people all day long.
Did you just now notice the fucking world?
We can talk about pretty much anything we want today. It's just been one of those days.
No, I call it stupid people every day, all day. But see, the problem with stupid people and me is I don't have the tolerance for it, and I don't let it hide that I think you're stupid, and that's my problem. I'm not very friendly that way. Because if you say something, I'm like, no. If anybody go back and watch this, Beyond the Horrors, I'll tell you.
Yes, those are entertaining.
It'll tell you how I felt about a certain somebody on there.
All right, well, we're going to move past that right now.
It's funny. I don't have very many rants today, other than the fact that I just don't feel good today. That's just me. I just don't feel good today.
I don't need.
Okay. Actually, I just got something very poignant.
Okay.
So, my family, as you know, family always looks at you different than your friends do.
Sure.
But they always tell me, and this is a Sagittarius thing, Michael, I'm sure will agree with me. Everybody comes to me for questions. The reason I didn't have a bad day. It's just I was on the phone with like 16 different people, and everybody calls me when they need everything, which is okay.
Me.
But then they turn around and say, "You're a know-it-all." I'm not a know-it-all. I'm an educated person. I like to know about things. I investigate things. I try to figure stuff out, which is all well and good when you're giving them information they don't want to hear. But when they need you, they're the first ones on the phone. What should I do? How should I do? And then there's ones who, like my uncle from New York, called me. He had an issue that I happened to suffer with, and I told him what he should do, and the doctor couldn't even figure it out. Guess what? I figured it out. But I just don't like that people will tell. I just stupid people. It's like, be who you are, and then it's.
Hello.
I know.
Well, we'll get to exactly what Diana's talking about on her crap and on my side, because our stories interlinked. It's telling the exact same thing today.
But that's okay.
Yeah, Buffy, we're just bitching.
We decided today was a good day to just have a bitch session. So that's
we wanted to do Christmas when it was like a good day and we were happy. So next week we'll do Christmas.
Yeah.
Just spew
it. Yeah. So hopefully next week will be better and we can do Christmas stuff. But right now,
our favorite things. These are a few of our favorite things.
So let's see. Buffy says people are stupid or idiots or jerks. If they are idiots, what are you going to do? But then there are jerks. Well, they're both. I mean, it's like, what are you going to do about either one of them? Except for, maybe end up in jail.
Call them out.
Yeah.
I call people out but the thing is that what I've learned in my now 57 years on this earth is people are going to do what they're going to do. And you basically just have to walk away.
All it's doing is aggravating you. And if it's aggravating you, it's your problem, not their problem.
If people don't give you back what you put out, walk away. Even if it's your family. And I'm not bullshitting you. I have a brother that lives a mile away from me that I haven't spoken to in 10 years because he thinks there's something, it's people are stuck on stupid. And I know it's not me because I have a million friends and I have people who like me for me. And so those are the only people that I hang out with now. Before, when you're younger, you try to please everybody and you think, okay, I'm going to try to make this work or whatever. And then at a certain point, you realize in your life, as you gather life skills and you get a little older, hopefully you get smarter and you're like, they're not worth it.
Yeah.
I mean, in general, like the eBay people, there's nothing you can fucking do about them. But in your life, people, BRT, Miss Buffy, anybody else who's out there listening, if you have somebody in your life who's making you miserable, and I'm talking about people you're related to as well, take the negativity out because they're not going to stop. They're just going to make you more miserable.
Right. If you're surrounded by negativity, that's your problem, not the negativity.
Yep.
And I know it sounds like easier than it is, but I've done it.
It is.
And right now in my life, I have a really good group of people. I have a sister, my brothers, whatever. I'm my father. I have my relatives who I'm very close to, and then I have I still have the same group of 6 girlfriends I had in high school, and I graduated in 1980. On Saturday night, I'm going to be with them getting fucked up all night, sleeping over their house.
Yeah.
Because that's who matters in life. And then there's new people who come into your lives, like these two beautiful people, and it's like you've known each other your whole life.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Things are right.
I can count my really good friends on two of my hands, and that's it.
I can do it on one.
Yeah.
See, and I have two. I might be able to even go to my toes. I'm really lucky. I'm very, very blessed with my friends. Yeah, we're just cracking Buffy up here.
These are people I keep myself so secluded for very specific reasons. It's very independent person, but at the same time, it's like what I have in friendships and is very special, and it doesn't. I don't need to surround myself with something daily to keep me occupied. That's what a lot of people do. They just want to be popular. They just want to hang out with people. They just want to always be around somebody. I can be with myself.
Yes, absolutely. But when what happens is when you're a certain age, all your friends are busy and they're with their children. Now mine are all at the other stage where the kids are gone, so they want to do stuff.
Yep.
Everybody always freaks out when they say, well, I went to the movie or I went to this Broadway show, and they're like, who'd you go with? I'm by myself. Really? Why? You can't. I'm the best company I have. Shoot.
I know. You can't be happy with yourself.
About me thinking, right. Why are you going out by yourself? Well, who else is going to go with me?
I go by myself. If I want to go see something, I'll go see it. Because I'm there for that experience, not for. I mean, it's fun to go with other people. Like I was planning to go to New York in January by myself, but then Di wants to go. She's gonna go. So it's not like I choose not to have people around, but I'm fine going by myself to places. I'm a big boy. But some people have really hard times with that. Really hard times.
And some people can't live alone. Some people can't. I mean, I know people who've never been alone their entire lives. But and you know what? Here's the thing: if it works for you, we happen to be three extremely independent people. Who
keep talking, Di.
Everybody has what makes them happy, and the bottom line is, if it doesn't make you happy to be alone, then don't.
Yeah,
but it's okay if you do. It's not anyone else's place to tell you who you are. It's not anyone else's place to tell you what you can do and what you cannot do. As long as you're not hurting somebody and you're not doing anything illegal, because we're going to stay right here and go, no. Be happy. Be happy, whether it's who you love, whether it's who you're around, whether it's all about just being happy with you. And if that means with another person, if that means with two other people, if that means by yourself, and you can do it without being selfish. See, that's the other key. Some people are just too self-centered. And there's a big difference between being, stop it. There's a difference between being self-centered and selfish and being okay with yourself.
I think I've gone through both. I've gone through both phases in my life. I've extremely gone through both. Because like when I was young, when I was in high school and I was like, hella popular and just like all that stuff went to my head in high school, and I was incredibly selfish. I was not a mean kid, but I was like, I knew my shit didn't stink, and I totally did. And people would tell me, years later, oh my God, you calm down like so much. You're not so self-centered and selfish. But now I am selfish for very specific reasons.
Oh, hi, baby.
I'm more selfish now for just my own joy.
Who's that?
This is Ahsoka.
Ahsoka.
Oh, Ahsoka.
Is there a name behind? Is there a reason for that name?
Star Wars.
Oh,
she's named after Anakin Skywalker's Padawan.
Okay. Yep. Now I know what a Padawan is, and I know who Anakin Skywalker is, but I didn't know that was his name.
Her name.
By the way, did you see the new TV spot, the new trailer, Dawn, for Rise of Skywalker today?
Yes, I did.
It's good. That's the first one of this whole marketing thing that was good.
I saw the new Wonder Woman trailer the other day. Funny enough, it's called 1984.
Yeah.
And it looks stupid.
Nope, I don't agree.
Yeah.
Well,
I think the first one was brilliant. This just looks. Ugh.
Oh, somebody came in and said, I thought this was a cooking stream. Oh, because we said, what's on the menu?
Yeah.
They thought we were cooking.
Yeah.
We could.
Yeah, it's just what's on the menu. Meaning, we're going to talk about all kinds of different things all the time. It's just kind of like one of those kind of catchphrases. But nice to see you.
Yeah,
R.
We got caller on.
This is R.
And however, we did decide to change the stream at the last minute, so that's why we're talking about something completely different than what is
somebody find us. That's great. Is R still with us? How did you find us?
I don't know if he was still. Let's see here. Just sometimes.
That's right.
You are correct, Buffy. Don't change yourself for anybody.
Nope. If people can't accept you for who you are, then they're not your true friends.
Fuck them.
As long as you're not selfish or mean or rude.
Which I am.
Yeah.
What do you mean you are? No.
I can be cold.
I don't do rude people.
People don't see that. People don't see that. Say, I'm not mean. I can be cold though.
Everybody can be cold. That just means
you know what it is. It's not that I'm cold. It's that I'm indifferent. If I don't have the time of day for it, I don't have the time of day for it, and I don't hide that very well. That's my problem. That's where the coldness comes from. But I tend to be decent. I'm a decent human being, I think. Sometimes.
Yeah,
nobody speaks up.
The one thing we've learned about Michael is that he doesn't hide his feelings. If he doesn't like something, you're definitely gonna know.
What is this feeling?
I think we're all like that, though.
Yeah.
It's just some of us have a little softer way of putting it than others.
Yeah.
Yes, we all have all three of us have a tendency to be very blunt.
It's just you can be blunt and not be mean, or you can be blunt and mean if that's. I mean, sometimes you need to be mean because someone's pissing you off. I mean, who gets pissed off and they're mean? Anybody in the house?
Me. Hello. Oh, I can be vile too. But it's those people that you lash out to is the people you care about the most.
Yeah.
Because you can get out on them. Yep. Such is life, right?
True.
Okay, who's got another rant?
I'm telling you, my whole big thing was the fact that everybody thought I knew everything, and they yell at me for. They don't yell at me. They're like, "Well, you think you know everything."
Well, then why are they asking you then? If they're just going to come back around.
And I'm just trying. It's probably the light, Buffy. I got it done yesterday. This is the color it's supposed to be. And I'm in a red room on top of it. So I've been adjusting the lighting. This is actually the color. I'm looking on the screen. This is what my hair looks like most of the time. But fresh color is always the best color because really my color is like totally gray.
Mine too.
See, and if I lived with you, I'd be dyeing your hair.
Well, come on over and dye it. I used to dye it. I
my husband dyes his hair. He looks 20 years younger.
I was platinum for years and years and years. I just got tired of doing it. Okay, my rant. Here's what happened to the new Peter Rabbit trailer. Oh, I haven't seen it. I love Peter Rabbit.
I haven't seen it either. I'll have to check it out.
Speaking of trailers, so Rise of Skywalker got a new TV spot today that actually looks good, and I'm here to tell you, nothing about this movie is going to be good, but this trailer looks good.
I haven't been impressed.
Wonder Woman's trailer came out. The new Ghostbusters trailer, Ghostbusters 3 trailers came out. So it's a big. There's a new show. Where was this? In Brazil. Brazil's got this new Comic-Con going on. I know, right? But Comic-Con's got this new. Brazil's got this new Comic-Con going on that's becoming as prevalent as New York City Comic-Con and San Diego Comic-Con. So it's pretty interesting that we're having different events around the world that are becoming really popular. Because like Kevin Feige was down there at Brazil doing some more announcements for Marvel. So becoming a big deal. So that was trailers today.
I'm not impressed with the Star Wars except for the trailer.
I saw Wonder Woman quite by accident, but I was very happy, and I don't care because it's Wonder Woman and her name's Diana and she's a princess. So there.
Well, I mean, I have my own problems with DC, the DC universe.
Because honestly,
I'm not a Marvel boy. That it's like
I thought I would never. To me, Linda Carter's Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
she was perfect, and I thought nobody could be as good as her. But I love Gal Gadot. I adore her. She is the perfect. Just take away this story and all the bullshit. Just take somebody who's Wonder Woman, who is in a comic book, who is an Amazon, who is a demigod. That's that woman. They cast it absolutely brilliantly. I was so shocked at how great.
Well, so here's the problem. Here's the problem with what DCU did, because DCU was at the top of their game. The DC universe was at the top of their game when they did the Dark Knight stuff. I mean, that shit was brilliant. Then they come out with something just as dark with Joker, and we're going to talk about Joker tonight because I'm going to do my first review. But Joker came out, and then it's just as good, just as dark. When DC tried to do their film industry, with their film business, when they tried to do what Marvel was doing and do all these big, huge blockbuster superheroes tie-ins and everything, but they wanted to do it immediately, whereas Marvel took 10 years to do it. That's where DC failed. They got too greedy. They wanted it too fast, and they didn't put in the time or the effort like Marvel did. It's not to say they don't have great characters, because they've proven that their characters stand the test of time. They have Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. They absolutely stand the test of time. They don't know how to handle their own franchise. They don't know how to handle their characters in their film business. So they just need to stop.
They're probably thinking about it more than they do.
They need to, because they're losing, multi-billions of dollars every year. I mean, they're shutting down their own franchises. Mm-hmm. But what they need to do is just forget this tie-in stuff, forget this bigger picture stuff, and they just need to make a Superman movie or just make a Wonder Woman movie and just leave it alone.
And here's the thing, you guys know I'm not a comic book person. I love the Wonder Woman. I love the movie. Just as a person, not a comic book person, or I'm basically, of the three of us, like, you're more general when it comes to movies and stuff like that, as far as that kind of stuff and comics and things, like where you go to Comic-Con or whatever. So if you just take the person on the street who doesn't know shit about anything, I think Wonder Woman itself, the first one, stood out completely to me.
It was great.
And you didn't have to link it into any of the other movies.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's where they succeeded.
It totally represented itself.
Right.
Now, this one has Steve Trevor in it. I'm not going to spoil anything, because Steve Trevor is in the fucking trailer. How he comes back from World War II, I don't know, but I like Chris Pine, so I'm okay with that.
They brought him back. They brought him back in the Wonder Woman series. Back in the 70s.
Oh, did they?
Okay, that out.
I didn't.
It was his son, I think. I think he played his son, and that's how he came back. It was a different Trevor when he came back. Now this one is actually Steve, from what I understand. But so they'll figure it out. They'll tell you whatever.
Even in the series, the first one took place. They were in the 40s.
Yeah.
40s.
The 40s.
Yeah, and then it skipped to the 70s or 60s or 70s, whatever it was.
So I'm just looking. I guess Buffy's having a problem. She's in the UK, and they're having elections. Although, honestly,
it's bad. It's bad.
The topic we might stay away from on this channel is politics. Because
Buffy, we feel for you.
Serious?
And we know.
Oh, you're going to DragCon?
Yay!
Nice.
I didn't even know the one was here in LA. I was so sick when it came here. And I was so pissed off.
I would love to go to DragCon UK. Let me tell you about DragCon RuPaul's Drag Race UK was the best season in a long time of Drag Race.
Where can you watch
those UK girls were. You can watch UK on Worlds of Wonder Plus, which is like their streaming service.
Oh, okay. Because I was in the UK when it was on, and I couldn't find it.
Huh. Oh, it was great. It was one of the best seasons in a long time. We really enjoyed it. Okay, here's my new segment. Okay, if anybody, you guys, I'm excited about this. It's my time of year.
For today.
So, what?
Just for today. We'll see what happens.
No, every week. Y'all stay with me. No, as you guys know, if you follow my Facebook, every year I try and watch 100% of what is nominated. So the nominations will come out. I'll gather the list of all the movies that are nominated. Even it's like best sound from this movie. I'll try to watch the movie.
I'm having trouble hearing you, Michael. Can you get a little?
Are you?
And maybe tiny bit slower.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Okay. Like, because I'm trying to follow. So yeah.
Okay. So every year I make a list of everything that's nominated. I start with the Golden Globes.
The Academy. Okay. All the awards.
Yeah. That's kind of well, the Golden Globes are kind of a predecessor of what we're looking at in award season. So I start with the Globes. The Globe list just came out, and I'll start watching. going through, because we get the screeners and we start watching what we can see, what's on iTunes, what's the screeners, combination of everything. And I try and get through 100%. And so, and as I watch, as Dawn knows, every night, whatever I'm watching, I'll post what I think about it. So when the Oscar list comes out, that's the definitive list, and I'll go through all of that. So this year, it's not a good start. There's 32 movies. There's 32 movies on the Globe list. In your opinion. No. For me, there's 32 films on the Globe's list, and I've seen 4. Got a lot of watching to do. But
you got a lot of work to do. I started downloading.
My first mini review of the season is Joker. And here's my take on Joker. Okay, you all ready? It has nothing to do with Batman. It has no reason to have anything to do with Batman. It is one of the most powerful films about mental illness and gun control that I think we've ever witnessed. It's not an enjoyable movie. It's really hard to sit through. It's dark. It's deep. But will it win any awards? That depends on Joaquin Phoenix. If Joaquin Phoenix doesn't act a fool during award season, the Globes, the Academy, whatever, might start recognizing the film and think, oh, we want to make, because it's an incredibly controversial topic with gun control and mental illness. So does the Academy want to put that forward on their stage with Joaquin Phoenix shooting off of the mouth? So it's really sad that such an important film and such a powerful film is going to come down to the politics of how one actor behaves. And that's how Mark works. That's how the Joker's going to go down. Yeah, but it's usually when an actor acts up or a producer acts up or something, it's on their personal behavior just for themselves and for their award. The whole film of Joker is going to depend on Joaquin Phoenix and how the Academy or whatever takes it. And right now, from what I've seen, the Joker is kind of like the front runner to take awards, and it could absolutely not even be nominated for Academy Awards if Joaquin Phoenix is Joaquin Phoenix. When he does his things. And I think it's for me coming up as an actor and stage in that opportunity. I always find it disheartening that an actor or director will throw that opportunity away because they just couldn't curb themselves for one award season. It's like you're getting ready to go on the biggest stage in the world. If you got something to say it with that award in your hand.
Maybe he doesn't care.
For the rest of your life, you will always have that title. You will always have that prestige, and you'll always be listened to, and have bigger opportunities. But again, you're right. Maybe the word doesn't mean anything to them. Maybe they don't care. But if you care about getting your message out, if you care about saying something, you have the opportunity to have the biggest platform to say it.
It's like
I've never understood it.
Who was it? There was this year Brian May went to the Academy Awards, obviously, because of
Green. Yeah, and see, Rami was not supposed to win that award.
Huh?
Rami was not supposed to win that award. That award was not Rami's that night. It was supposed to be what's his face's American Psycho. What's his name?
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale. It was supposed to be Christian Bale.
Why?
And Christian Bale, just like Joaquin Phoenix, got all political, shot off at the mouth, and the Academy didn't give him that award. Rami was not even.
I was fine. Rami won it. I thought he was great, but anyway,
I wouldn't want to win my Academy Award that way though.
What being
people win? Default.
See, how do I don't know anything. I thought, well, it's again, I'm just your basic bitch when it comes to stuff like that. Unless you're talking about music, like perfect example, when I have a big rant, the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Okay.
Same thing.
They induct let's just take somebody who's really popular like Madonna, who came out when she did. She got in before Black Sabbath, before Deep Purple is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Pat Benatar is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Heart just got into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That is total bullshit. So now the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is doing a thing where people can vote. And if there's anybody out there who's a music person, Pat Benatar has been up like 10 times. And then you have somebody like, it's called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, not the Pop Queen Hall of Fame. It's rock and roll.
Right.
I have no problem that they I think Madonna is an icon. She's great. She's wonderful, but Madonna's not a rock and roll person.
Did she get in?
Madonna was in before Stevie Nicks. That's not possible, and it is.
No.
Yeah.
It's just talk about political bullshit as far as like music goes. And it's like a lot of the bands who started rock, I mean, Black Sabbath is just new in. Ozzy's not even in. And they were from the 70s, which is way before Madonna started.
When did
and I don't mean her
Madonna
specifically. I just mean people who are like, when they have hip hop artists in and they have, but it's like you're looking around and you're like, why are they not there? Well, now Kiss is not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I don't believe they belong there. But if you want to take legacy into consideration, they should be there way before a lot of other people.
Right.
They're bringing in now because you have to be. It's 25 years from the release of your first album. So right now they're doing the Pearl Jams, the Nirvanas, those types of people from the 90s. But what about all the people in the 70s and the 80s they left behind? It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
Yeah, there's some reason behind why
Deep
they put certain
fucking
people.
Purple. I don't believe they got Deep Purple, people. Deep Purple. I mean,
talk
about iconic.
Like when Madonna got in, what was Madonna's platform that year? Because isn't it all about platform and about what these people are speaking of?
No, how it works is it's all voted on by people who are in the industry and they pay dues, and it's based on their influences and all this other stuff. But if that's what it is, then you need to go back. You need to step back.
Right.
And they have a lot of people who are kind of they do songwriters, like Laura Neary got in a while ago and she wrote a lot of old great like Barbra Streisand songs, like The Writers and things. But if it's called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, not the Grammys, why are there so many not rock people? And again, I have no problem with her. She was just one who popped to my head because when I see you, I think of Madonna because I know you much you love her. And I love her too. And I believe she's iconic. And I believe that she inspired people. But how is Madonna in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame before Deep Purple?
Madonna has lost her damn mind. She has lost her damn mind.
Well, Black Sabbath.
This whole tour business she's doing, ridiculous. So pissed off about this tour. I've been to every Madonna tour since Drown the World Tour, and I'm not gone to Madame X because of the way she handled this whole tour. It's like these private theaters, and they're thousands of dollars of tickets, and she's not even going on, and she's canceling dates, and she's going on late, and she's doing some crazy meta.
Who does she think she is, Axl Rose?
She thinks she's Madame X. She thinks she's Madame X.
I loved her in her early career, but now I could take her or leave her.
I will give her this. Madame X is my favorite. Madame X is my favorite album that she's done since Erotica. But this whole promotion of Madame X and how she handled the whole thing is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But the album is great.
It's just okay. So Buffy says, "I am Davina. I know her." Do you mean you know Madonna? Buffy,
Davina the who?
Wait, yeah.
I am.
Davina, I know anything about Madonna. Madge,
right. Do tell. Do tell. Because I want to go to Madame X. So do tell. If you can give me tickets to Madame X, let's go.
Buffy, do you know Madonna?
Wow.
At first I thought she said Divine, and I'm like, whoa! If you know Divine, you got some serious power.
Divine is dead.
Some serious.
I know, but I love Divine.
Madonna.
Yeah, like I said before, I loved her in her early career when she first started, but now I don't know.
Well, I had some great experiences, great Madonna concert experiences. One year we got in the pit. We were right there by her. And another year we saw it opening night before anybody else did.
Nice.
Oh, I'm sorry. BRT, I just saw your message. I guess my hair is just fresh color, guys. Because it's everybody, they're actually all talking about my hair. This hair is very difficult to achieve. And reds fade really fast. So depending on when I'm streaming, it could be faded. I mean, obviously it's always going to be red because I'm a redhead at heart. I wasn't born with this hair. Let's say nobody's born with hair like this. Okay.
She isn't talking about Madonna yet again. Well, you can't drop a bombshell like that and not say anything. Come on now.
And she talks about Pose. And thank you, BRT. I appreciate it. Maybe I need to keep this lighting. Christian Bale and Joaquin Phoenix have to do some emotional films, okay? But we want to know if Buffy knows Madonna.
Go back to the Madonna thing.
Yes, we're interested in that.
By the way, fun fact: Madonna is a Leo.
Davina. No, I'm sorry. Davina is one of the drag queens from Drag Race UK.
Okay, all right, that makes sense.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, that one took a while.
How come she's going to? When is DragCon in the UK? I mean, it was here in LA in like May, and I fucking missed it.
So it's always right around summertime, right by Comic-Con time.
I didn't even know, and it came and went, and I didn't get to do.
We can go next year.
I'd rather go to DragCon than Comic-Con. I know you wouldn't, but I want to go to DragCon so bad.
You know what? I had a really, really terrible experience at Comic-Con this last year, and it's kind of spoiled the whole thing for me. So I'm only going 2 days this year to Comic-Con, and I would love to go to DragCon. We can go to DragCon New York. That's in October. It's in October.
And see, any excuse to go to New York. You know me.
That's right.
I have never been to New York.
Because my family, it's just funny because as you guys as all the two of you know, it was our birthdays this last week, and my father did not call me on my birthday, but my uncle, who is my godfather, called me, and all my New York peeps called me on my birthday.
Your father didn't even call you on your birthday?
He called me like an hour and a half after I spoke to my Uncle Lenny, who's also my godfather. And it's literally like, and when I go to New York, I start talking like this, and you never know that I ever left Staten Island or Brooklyn. So I just start talking this way, you know? And my cousin Lori lives now in New Jersey in Freehold. But I said, well, you must have just got off the phone with Uncle Lenny. And he's like, he laughs at me. He's like, yeah, I did. So my uncle, because I'm the one that calls my dad and tells him when everyone's birthday is to call them. I'm not going to fucking do it on mine.
You should.
I'm his firstborn.
I do that for my family too. I'm the one that remembers everybody's birthday. It's like,
I get a call from I get a text message from my crazy ass stepmother that says that birthday from everybody. So she's the spokesperson for everybody. Fuck off.
I woke up because we streamed on Monday. I woke up. So this is, you know how there's people in your lives you hate. I woke up, and I'm going to read this because it basically brought me to tears. My nephew James sent me a text message for my birthday. And he's amazing, but he has little kids. He's like 29. So he sends it to me at like 8 o'clock in the morning because he's a chef and he's up working to do all the prep in the kitchen. Happy birthday to the greatest auntie who ever walked the earth. Love you so much. Very grateful for you. Have a lovely day. Love you, James.
Aww, that's so sweet.
Well, that's like me and my niece are so close like that. Super
tight. That's how I am with my nephew. I don't think she's here right now.
I'm trying to read. Who? Oh, it looks like all that's here. I think we lost the guy that came that thought it was a cooking show. Or the person, excuse me, it just is an initial R. BRT, are you still here, buddy?
BRT's
like, I'm out. He's like, I'm out.
You guys aren't talking about food. We can talk about food. I mean.
Okay, let's talk about food. Tonight, I ordered Chinese food because I was craving Chinese. I usually go to the Royal Mandarin, which is a Chinese food restaurant in San Diego. It's the best Chinese food restaurant in town. For my birthday, I didn't go this year. I was kind of worried about not going to Royal Mandarin this year. So I've been craving Chinese food since my birthday. I finally got Chinese food tonight. After my shit-ass day. We can talk about my shit-ass day, Di.
I thought, okay, go for it.
So we're circling back now, which is fine.
Today is an extension of many days. And so with my health that's going on, I have a significant health issues going on. We won't talk about that. But one of the things with my health issues that could be happening is I could be going into some dementia stuff. And it's been really scaring me, and it's been really freaking me out. And so I've been really picking up on things that I'm doing that are just a little off or a little odd. And it's, pretty damn upsetting. And like I do a lot of crafting and stuff in the Wand Hall. You guys will get to see. Like one night, I lost an entire stack of frames. And I mean, okay, this is not your keys that you lose or something. Where did this stack of frames go? They were in the bottom of a cabinet that I stashed away somewhere. Who stashed his frames around? I had no recall of doing it. Well, today I went to go pay my rent. to get the money or spend my rent, and to get my wallet, which my entire rent money was in my wallet in cash, and I couldn't find my wallet anywhere. I mean, it was nowhere. And I tore this room apart. I tore this house apart. And I was just losing my mind. It's going crazy. So I called Lady Di. And I said, Di, I'm dying here. But actually, no, I was throwing the fit. And Di just her calm self. She's like, just go outside. Leave it alone. What did you say?
Well, because what happened to Michael today is what happens to me when I get freaked out.
Mm-hmm.
You can't find it. You know where it is. And you just go into panic mode. But it's not like we're obsessive when we're panicked, and until it gets fixed, like we can't let it back. We can't let it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
so I did leave.
I basically just talked to him off my ladder because that's what happens to me. Yeah. And luckily, here's the beautiful thing about us. I did not have a shit day today. I had a busy day, but I wasn't like Michael was, so I could talk him down. I was like that on my birthday because all kinds of bullshit happened to me on my birthday. Good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. I lost money. I still can't figure out where I put it. And so I just let him go because sometimes everybody says it's not that important. Let it go. Everybody lets shit go differently. Michael has to get it out of his system. He has to vent.
Yep.
He has to go through the emotion. I am the same way. Yeah. I don't know how Dawn is yet.
Not yet.
Because she's the mellowest, as you can tell. She is the mellowest of the three of us.
Yeah. No, I'm one of those people that you don't.
She grounds us down. She grounds. She's the one who keeps us grounded.
I'm the grounding force of the group.
She's our constant.
But like, so I lose this thing and I come back.
Michael is the head, Dawn is the backbone, and I am the heart.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Not the
so
backbone.
Do you want to know? Did I tell you guys where I found it? So I leave like Diana says. She says, "Go away. Just leave the room. Leave the area. Go away." So I did, and I went. I said, "I gotta go to the post office and mail this box. I'm gonna go to the post office and mail this box." Of course, I'm ranting right all the way to the post office, but I went to the post office. And then my husband came home from the laundromat. He's like, "I'm gonna come home for 20 minutes to look." I was like, "Okay." So we came in. I was still frantic, but I was there. So I went back to this cabinet that I always like keep my arts and crafts and stuff in. I'm like, "Let me pull this out of here." I pulled it physically out of the bedroom to get it away from everything. I want you to start emptying everything out. The damn wallet was in a third box down that I never use, buried underneath stuff in that third box with boxes stacked on top of it. So I'm freaking out. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? You know what? Why am I doing things? Obviously, I put it in a place where I knew things are safe. Obviously, because that's where I keep going back to that cabinet to do things. Obviously, we see it's tucked away. There's a lot of money in there, but not having any recall or not freaking out about this because I have no memory of that. It's a little concerning. That was my day.
I'm just reading Buffy. But thank you. You're so sweet. So Buffy's saying that December 10th is a special day.
No.
Thank you.
It sure is.
Here's the thing. So Michael told me, and what I also told
we're dealing with
stuff that we'll talk about one day. We'll talk about our issues physically, but I have brain fog, and one day I lost a remote control, and a lot of times the television is what I need to kind of ground me and get me out of my. I found it in a bag of Fritos, inside the bag with the chips, and then inside another Ziploc bag in the kitchen cupboard on the top shelf that I can barely even reach. What the fuck? If I didn't have a thing on my remote that like it says like call me, and the remote control, because I have satellite TV, will go off like trying to find a phone.
Yeah.
Why do I put a remote control inside a bag of chips and seal it and then go and put it in the kitchen and put it up? If I can do that. Oh, okay. So Buffy, this is, I don't know.
It's her Wonder Woman shirt.
I got this at Torrid. It says Goddess.
I don't know where it is.
God.
It's a woman's clothing site.
It is
there
Hot
you go.
Topic for plus size women.
Oh, okay.
And it's not just
I
plus
love
size.
me some Hot Topic. I love me some Hot Topic.
They have size 10 through size 26.
Yeah.
So I can literally buy the same shirt for all of my friends. Like I bought us all astrology shirts. Gee, why? I'd never do that. So we even the one who's really small, she just ties a little knot in the back. I got her a 00 is like a size 10 all the way to a size 5. And they don't do it like regular plus size stores. They have, you guys will see me wear, I've always wanted rock t-shirts. That I have every band you could possibly imagine now. And these shirts are cut for girls. The rainbow one that I sent Dawn that you will see eventually is torrid. And when you put that on, Donnie, you'll see it's cut different than like a man's t-shirt.
There's my sweatshirt.
Look at Michael, she's wearing it.
Ravenclaw. Yeah, I know, I saw it earlier.
Yeah.
And that's cut for your body so much better than like those male t-shirts.
Yep. And it's really comfortable.
I'm wearing my Quidditch jersey.
Oh, the Quidditch jersey.
These two are both in the same house. I am not in their house.
You're my husband's house.
Okay.
I'm proud to be Slytherin. I have no problem with that at all. They're the leaders.
We're the leaders.
And we have the cute boy. I like the guy with the long blonde hair.
Long blonde hair. He's got short blonde hair.
The guy with the long blonde hair in Harry Potter.
That was his father.
He's cute.
That's his father, yeah.
I don't care. I just like guys with long hair.
That's his father. In fact,
in The Lord of the Rings, what was Orlando Bloom's character? Oh my God. Cutest guy ever.
Yeah. Him. Legolas.
Here's my favorite.
This is who you're talking about, Lucius Malfoy. This is his wand.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Nice segue there.
Yep. It is actually a walking stick.
People, I just mean physically. I thought he was cute because Diana has a problem with guys. If guys have long hair, she likes them.
I've been working on this wand display today.
The cats are fighting again.
Oh, no.
Lauren!
The cats are fighting.
Okay, what are we doing? We are. Oh wow, we're almost at an hour.
Oh wow!
Diana, you didn't do your segment.
That's okay. I can do it next week. Or okay, let's do a quick one.
Segment.
So I'm wearing a different foundation today. I'm not going to do the one I showed you guys. I'm just looking for my bottle. Okay. So if you ladies out there or gentlemen have trouble wearing makeup, and I'm actually going to get one of these for Miss Dawn because she's allergic to most things.
Come on, Bruce.
This is an amazing foundation by a woman named Josie Marin, who used to be a model, still could be. She believes in clean beauty. And this is a different foundation. I know you probably think my face probably looks the same like it always does. It's based on argan oil, and it's only got like 4 ingredients. So it smells great. It goes on. Look at the coverage. I just have foundation. That's it. So today for my little makeup corner, if you want to call it, I'm going to find something better. Like I'm going to like maybe the makeup moment, because I have found a moment with this. So if anybody out there is having trouble with foundation, or they don't like a lot of fragrance, they don't like a lot of chemicals, this is clean beauty. This is manufactured in a way that is better.
Just so you guys know, we're dealing with a little bit of lag tonight. So if she's cutting, that's the reason why.
So I guess, Buffy, did you want us to talk? Okay. That's true, Buffy. When you almost die, you have a new outlook on life.
Yes. We'll talk about my new difference when we get there.
The panel has all been there.
Yep. We have.
Okay, it's Wand Weekly.
It's the weekly wand.
This is wand. Whose wand is this?
Lucius Malfoy's.
No, I just showed you Lucius Malfoy's. That's the snake.
Oh, I thought you were going to show us that one.
No.
Oh, yeah, I'll show that one later. This is Lord Voldemort's. And the proper pronunciation of his name, they have declared. They have retconned the proper pronunciation to J.K. Rowling of his name, which is really weird. It's hard to get used to. It is Lord Voldemort. There's no T. Lord
There's
Voldemort. And that is official. Look it up. She will tell you. So this is his one. It is a U wand, bone designs. It got the same phoenix feather core as Harry Potter's. One of the four most important ones in the lore. There you go.
Huh.
Now you know. The more you know.
So BRT, or let's see, Buffy is talking about a band called Midnight Beast. Are they like metal?
About what?
Well, 10 years, I probably don't know who they are because I stopped listening to new music in the 90s.
Poltergeist? What about Poltergeist?
Poltergeist X. I think that's another band.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So.
But Midnight Beast sounds like I might like it. It sounds like they're named after an Iron Maiden song called Number of the Beast.
Oh, that's a good song.
You know that song?
My favorite metal. Yeah, my sister was in all those heavy metal bands of the day. My favorite one is Metallica 1. Darkness imprisoning me.
Of course it is.
Can never go wrong with Metallica, in my opinion.
Anybody else out there like Maiden? What's your favorite Maiden song? Mine's 2 Minutes to Midnight.
I don't know any Maiden songs. I know they're covered with the big skeleton dude.
Eddie, his name's Eddie.
Right, Eddie, yeah.
I'll wear my Maiden shirt when Bruce Dickinson's birthday is in. Oh fuck. I think he's a Leo too, like Robert Plant, my favorite man. But when it's his birthday, I'll wear my Iron Maiden shirt.
I like Skid Row and Sebastian Bach. When I saw Sebastian Bach do Jesus and Jesus Christ Superstar, I had a new life. I had a life experience. That boy, God, it was crazy good.
I met him a couple times.
He did it like Sebastian Bach. He didn't do it like Broadway style Jesus. Watching Sebastian Bach do his as it was so good. It was really, really crazy good. In fact, his mic
one
pack
day
blew
we'll
off.
have a whole thing about Diana's 80 metal experience in Hollywood.
When I saw Sebastian do Jesus, his mic pack flew off and flew like off back to the stage, and he carried on and he carried that entire song just by himself. Yeah, it was crazy good.
Where did you see it?
Really, really good. San Diego. Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen that.
I saw him, but I saw him in Jekyll and Hyde and in Jesus Christ Superstar.
Well, I saw him in Skid Row.
I seen Skid Row too. Yeah. I saw Skid Row when they opened for Bon Jovi, I think.
No, did they open for?
Who they opened
Cinderella opened for Bon Jovi.
Cinderella. Yeah, I saw Cinderella over John
Key.
That was the
Slippery When Wet. Slippery When Wet tour. Yes. Irvine Meadows.
I saw that.
1980.
I saw that in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Of all places.
Fun fact about Tom Kiefer, who has an amazing voice. He is the singer of Cinderella. I am really good friends with his sister. Yeah, Tom Kiefer is another one who's an amazing voice.
Yeah.
There's a lot of amazing vocalists from the 80s who are underrated because they considered themselves to have like hair metal. And I'm not talking about, I'm going to tell you guys right now, I don't do Poison. I don't do Warrant. These people, Warrant, they couldn't play their instruments. Mike's friend, Mike Slamer, played the guitar. If you go onto the back of their record, he played the guitar on all their records. In 1987 or 88, I was at the Cat House, which is a bar owned by Ricky Rackman, back Headbangers Ball. Halloween, Alice Cooper is playing in the bar. I'm in there with my ex-husband. He goes to the bathroom. He comes back with every single band member from Warrant and asks them to join the table. And I'm like, what the fuck? Turns out.
Oh, no.
Stay tuned.
And we'll have the rest of this. There we go.
Some dude walks up to him and starts to slam him. Now, my ex-husband doesn't know that this is Jerry Nash from Warrant because it's in the bathroom and it's dark. And he thinks this is bullshit. Huh?
Yeah, we missed part of that.
Slam him. Slam him is inject him?
Jerry Nash is the bass player for Warrant.
Yeah, no. What do you mean? What was he doing to him?
Well, some guy, he was in the bathroom in this club in the 80s. Alice Cooper, it was Halloween. And my ex-husband was a Marine. at the time, and this guy went up to him and said, "Are you Jerry Nash?" And the guy is literally has his hands busy, if you get what I mean. He's going to the restroom. So the guy's basically going to he's like, yeah, and he's going to the he's what do you call it? Oh my god, my brain. When you pounce on someone, they don't know what's happening. Help me.
Oh, jump on him.
No, like
jump on him, pounce on him.
Like, yeah, okay, so there's a word. I'll look it up. And anyway, so the guy can't do anything. He's going to the bathroom. Oh, okay. So my ex-husband is a Marine, and he's like, well, what the hell? This guy can't even, he can't do anything. He's going to the bathroom. So he punched him. And turns out it's Jerry Nash, and they came and found me, him and Janie Lane and all of them, and wanted to buy us drinks for the whole rest of the night.
Y'all get sued.
What do you? Okay. Oh God, I can't even think about like when you like lay a trap for somebody, a booby trap. It was like he was booby trapped.
Entrapment. Entrapment. Entrapment.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, what? RuPaul has mascara. I'm totally going off subject here. I'm gonna have
RuPaul to look has a whole makeup line, doesn't she?
I mean, I know he's partnered with people, and I saw him on QVC recently because I'm wearing Urban Decay Perversion.
Everything.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Everything of RuPaul's life is marketing. Everything of his life is marketed.
Yeah.
That's what he's about, is marketing himself, is marketing him. Yep. Everything in his life is marketing.
We love RuPaul. All of us.
Yep.
What? Oh, yes. I saw RuPaul perform my first year I was in San Diego, so like 20 years ago. And I just remember just the grandiosity of him in the room. And when he comes in the room, she sucks up every single ounce of oxygen. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I adore Ru. I'm bummed his show didn't get picked up.
Which show?
Which one?
He did a test run with like a daily talk show kind of thing. And his sidekick was Michelle and what's the other guy? Yeah. Oh my gosh, my brain. What's the other guy? Ross Matthews.
Ross Matthews, yeah. See, that's probably the problem right there, because Ross Matthews is annoying as hell.
But he wasn't on all the time, and Ru and Michelle go together like, yin and yang.
Ross goes fine with it. Just Ross has overstayed his welcome in a lot of stuff. Ross needs to change it up. People aren't.
I was okay with it. I loved it. He did like a thing where people came on. Did you guys see it? It was only in certain markets, and they did it for like 3 weeks. And they were going to see if they were going to get picked up.
I saw a couple episodes of it.
A thing where he brought people on. They like walked down the runway, and it was. I thought he was very engaging. I would have watched him every day. But I don't know if he got. Maybe he didn't get. Maybe he did get. I didn't know he didn't get picked up. But I would have thought it would have come on in the fall.
It might be on Wars of Wonder or VH1 if he got picked up.
Well, this was on Channel 11, like on Fox. It was on network.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, they were trying it on network. I don't know why anybody would go to network TV anymore.
Okay, so the band parody is hilarious. Okay. Kind of like Spinal Tap, Buffy.
No way.
Kind of like.
I want this.
Spinal Tap. This is one of my favorite movies ever.
This is beautiful.
What are you looking at?
It's for $12. It's the Chinese version of the Cursed Child script. I just love the cover. It's just beautiful.
Ooh, wait. Too much glare. There we go.
I'm gonna have to go check it out, Buffy.
There you go. That's the Chinese version of Cursed Child. The script. Beautiful. These are things that I would love to put up on the wall. I want a copy of the Harry Potter's in like one of the Asian languages. They're gorgeous. They're because you know how Asian languages they're like in
Power
tones.
Slave. Yes, BRT. We missed it. I asked about Maiden. Power Slave is amazing. They just did a tour where they performed that from cover to cover, and I didn't get to go see it.
Oh.
BRT is not only BRT is also a Maiden fan.
Yeah.
Yay, BRT. Woohoo!
He's a music guy.
You guys
Oh.
know I'm the music girl.
Yep.
All right, kids.
Dentist.
The
What did you
Christmas.
do?
I'll
The
have
thumbnail.
to check out the song, Buffy.
This is be the thumbnail.
What did you do?
Oh, I have a bad tooth. I have a tooth that's cracked and it's like hollow on the inside. I get food stuck up in there.
To the fucking
That really
dentist.
hurts.
Ow.
I just pull it. I just need to pull the tooth out.
Or you
It's
know what's
broke.
going to happen? It's going to be fucking
get
Christmas
worse.
Eve, and there's not going to be any dentists around, and you're going to be miserable.
And I'm gonna call you over and you can come pull the tooth.
Well, I'm about 3 hours away.
So you'd be in.
That's right. We'll make a night of it.
Pain.
We'll make a night of it.
Get the fuck to the dentist, dude. I'm also the mother, I think. Not of
very
Dawn.
much so.
No.
Of me.
My whole life,
I need
I'm a
mothering.
caretaker of everybody.
I need mothering. I need redirection constantly.
Well, then you've
That's
kept
okay, because you can
the right
take it when I
place,
give it to you.
That's right.
Just so that you guys know, as soon as he called me and got off the phone with me, then I called her, and then we
She
discussed.
says, you believe this crazy ass? He just called me.
In a good way. In a good way. It's a support system.
Yep.
Yeah, the crazy motherfucker just called me. He's losing his damn mind.
But
Yeah,
I'm so happy, BRT. I want you to come on the show and talk music with me.
Music.
Yes, we need to have
You know,
an
Power
intense.
Slave. I would love BRT to come and talk music with me.
We are gonna have our first food thing when we bring Matthew on, who's a child prodigy who is studying to become a chef. And he's my friend's son, and he's just absolutely amazing. So he'll talk food. He's like studying under like the Gordon Ramsay kind of shit.
Oh, I can't wait! I love to talk about.
He's in these.
That's so funny. My nephew posts his
three
pictures of
languages
his
fluently
food every day.
Yeah, and he speaks 3 languages fluently. One of them being Chinese. It's like the kid is a genius.
My husband
He's
was
real
a
eccentric.
chef, so my husband was a personal chef, so I know all about that.
Yes. Oh,
Mine
I
works,
want a Gordon Ramsay type.
Mine is like he works for I mean, he's worked all over the place. He worked at a Mommy Burger when it first opened. He's worked at a lot of. Went to the Cordon Bleu in San Francisco.
Yeah, so we will be having special guests January. I think January we'll start incorporating special guests.
Yeah.
So BRT, if you want to come on and talk music, come.
Oh wow. Okay, so there's his. I don't know. Can you see his pho, or is it too much glare?
Glare. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
But I don't eat that mess. Isn't that raw meat?
No, this is showing the prep. Pho is like it's Vietnamese soup.
Oh, that's right.
PHO.
Yeah.
But he makes the most beautiful
food. What's it called? The chopped raw meat that you eat? Not sushi, but the raw meat.
Sashimi?
No, that's
carpaccio? Tartar?
Yes.
Ugh. Yeah, I love it.
Worms that way.
I'll eat it.
Ugh. I get worms.
I should get a shirt that says "I'll eat it." Then I would really be in trouble. Like my shit's not weird enough.
I could do
That's what I had for dinner on my birthday. So people, if it's your birthday coming up, Google what you get for free on your birthday.
What you get for free on your birthday?
$40 sushi dinner for free. I got beautiful pancakes and a Starbucks. So I had like my whole.
I won the lottery for Chris Child tickets, and I think that was because of my birthday.
And you didn't call me and see if I could get you a ticket for San Francisco.
No, how can I get down there?
You fucking get on a plane and you go to San Francisco. It's an hour away.
I know, right?
I would have sent you for your birthday. You didn't call me.
I missed my chance. I know. I was sad about it. Next time, I'll enter the lottery every week.
That's a place that you can go and come back again, just like in Pretty Woman. He took her to dinner in San Francisco from LA.
Yep. It's 2 shows though.
But you don't go to San Francisco. You go to Oakland because San Francisco is always fucking fogged in, and you never get your flight.
I used to go to Oakland like every month. The company I used to work for had their corporate offices in Oakland. I used to go to Oakland every single month for a meeting. Ugh. Oakland's gross.
Well,
so we're going to. I think we need to.
Yes. Let's hope that everybody's enjoying our bit of a rant stream. This one's kind of gone all over the place, but we kind of like it like that.
They're probably all gone.
I know, right?
No, it's all right. We still have
Keep
fun.
your head, though.
So it's still
I'll
okay.
leave you with this
So
thought.
I want anybody who thinks about the world and energy, on Friday, there's a full moon and it's in Gemini and it's in Sagittarius season, which means that we as Sagittarians are going to benefit from it, whereas other signs will not.
Do I get money?
It actually does rule money. I watched a reading with this wonderful woman on Facebook called Crystal's Readings last night.
Let it rain.
And it's all about new beginnings. It's a blood moon and it's in Gemini, but it's during Sagittarius season, which is very cool.
Roanoke.
And next week is still Sagittarius. So I'll have one more week of Sagittarius before I get sad.
I need all the money to rain on me. If that's gonna bring me money, bring money. Come on, exactly. Rain. Yep. No, I actually don't like money. Money's the root of all evil. But you need it, and I don't have any of it.
But we all need some.
Everybody out there, you can make donations. MRMW donations.
No,
we're not.
No, we're not doing that.
This channel is just for us to fuck around
ever.
Nothing else. No one's going to pay attention.
If this channel ever asks you for money, it's imposters.
Okay, so you could get it at Mally's store. Sorry, I'm reading.
We're supposed to end.
Yes, I'm reading. Buffy's comments are just now coming up. So my first husband was a Marine, and I was in the USO. And yes, it does change you. Okay, so Mally is a great beauty company. There must be partnering with RuPaul, and when we're done, I'm going to look it up and buy this mascara because I'm going to have it.
I'll wear it next week.
So thank you, Buffy, for letting us know, because now she gets to buy it and test it out and let everybody know how it is.
Yeah, like I don't have enough makeup.
Right.
So after we're done, Donnie, I'm going to match you with your color because this is what you should use.
Okay.
Keep your head low. There you go. Hades down. Hades down. All right, wrap.
You guys all have a lovely evening. Have a wonderful weekend.
And we will see you next week.
BRT, I swear I want to talk Maiden.
How come I'm never in the frame?
You have to move around.
You're supposed to do it right here. And we're out.
Like in the middle. But it's right there.